Hey everybody, my name is Dr. Kevin McGovern, and I'm here today to talk to you about GAME, which stands for Graded Active Movement Exam. And GAME is really a culmination of my entire work as a physical therapist for the last 26 years. It is a movement exam, and everyone's like, well, what is a movement exam? I don't really understand that. So I have this cheap prop here, okay? Everybody is familiar with what it is. I don't know if I can say what it is, but it's a block, okay? And just like we're building a building, all right, or building using blocks, we need to have the very first one to build upon. Okay, we don't build a building without a parking garage. We don't build a house without a foundation. We don't build an athlete, an industrial worker, or anyone for that matter that uses movement to produce a result without that first building block of movement. And that's what GAME measures. It measures the initial sequence of movement, and everybody has that in common. From your elite athletes to your grandma. Everyone has a very specific sequence of movement. Sometimes that's called kinematic sequence. Sometimes that's called your neural code, but it is a sequence of movement that has to be done in that sequence, or a lack of performance, and more often than not, injury occurs. And that's what GAME measures. And it measures the ability of the body to move in an exact sequence doing basic fundamental movements. If those movements are not perfect, we can't build from there. We can't add another block and another block and another block. And that athlete, person, grandma, will eventually lose performance, and like I said, more often than not, be injured. That's what GAME measures. It is the new sports physical. It is the new industrial physical. Why? Because we can quantify it. It's simple to test people. It's quick, and the results really are unchallengeable because I didn't invent kinesiology. It's following the kinesiological sequence of events. So that's what GAME is. Let's get our first building block of movement. Let's stay healthy, and thanks for listening.